Hello, grade 6, and welcome back to KIS Online. This is now your lesson 2 of week 3, unit 6. The title for our unit, You've Won a Computer. We just finished our lesson 1 on our previous video, and that was all about computers. Now we will continue with our lesson 2. And our topic is about the history of cell phones. Again, I welcome you to Unit 6, Week 3, Part 2. You can open your student book on page 58. And we will have reading. This time, I will read and you will follow with your eyes and listen with your ears. And in every paragraph, you will write the correct heading. Okay, there are 4 paragraphs. On this article, there are 4 headings too. But 1 is given, so you have to answer only 3 remaining paragraphs. As we answer in every paragraph, you should write your answer. And I will give also the correct answer. All right, let's take a look for paragraph 1. I will read. But before that, look at these headings inside the box. There are 4 headings. Take a look. First, the market for cell phones. Next, the first cell phone for the public. Third, cell phones today. And last, the first cell phone call. The first cell phone call. All right. For the first cell phone call, that will be the answer for paragraph 1. So no need to answer it again. So you just have to choose between these 3. Okay, let's begin. On 3rd of April, 1973, Martin Cooper from the Motorola Company talked on his cell phone as he walked through the streets of New York. People watched with excitement and amazement. At that time, even normal phones were attached by wires and cords, and people had never seen anything like it before. It was the world's first cell phone call. The phone weighed 850 grams. It was very heavy. Now, cell phones weigh about 130 grams. So the heading of this paragraph is the first cell phone call. You know what to do? All right, let's move on to the next paragraph. In the 1970s, cell phone technology was still experimental. Cells weren't available to the public until 1983 when the Dynatac 8000X was created. It was huge, 32 cm long and 9 cm wide. It took 10 hours to charge the battery and you could only talk for 30 minutes. It was also expensive. The phone cost $3,995. Only very rich people could buy one. What is the heading of the paragraph? You can pause this video and write down your answer. For this paragraph, the heading is the first cell phone for the public. The first cell phone for the public. Did you get it right? Okay, let's move to paragraph 3. Martin Cooper had a dream of people taking their phones with them and being able to communicate wherever they were. However, in the early days, nobody knew if cell phones would be popular. One company said they expected a world market of 900,000 by the end of the year 2000. They were wrong. By that time, cell phones were cheap enough for ordinary people to buy. They were also much smaller and looked better than the Dynatac. Millions of people were using them. Now, what is the heading of the paragraph? You can pause this video and write down your answer. The heading is the market for cell phones. Yes, the market for cell phones. Let's move to the last one. Cell phones have changed a lot since the 1980s. We can use them to take photos, watch videos, surf the internet, and do many other things. Today, there are billions of cell phones in the world. Life would be very different without mobile phones. They have changed the world. And the last one, heading for our last paragraph is cell phones today. All right, that's the end for our heading making in our reading. Now it's time for our questions. Read again the story. You can pause this video and go back to our paragraph 1, 2, 3, and 4. Then you will write true or false. There are 6 sentences here, and you read and then answer. If it is true, write true, and if it is false, write false. To begin with, number 1 is given as an example. First cell phone call was made in 1973. The answer is true. You can pause this video and write down your answers for number 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Now let's answer. The first cell phone weighed 130 grams. The answer is false, because the first cell phone weighed 850 grams. Okay, number 3, the Dynatac 8000X was very big. The Dynatac 8000X was very big, wasn't very big. Okay, it's a negative. The Dynatac 8000X wasn't very big. The answer is false, because it's huge. Okay, number 4. People always knew that cell phones would be popular. No. Nobody knows if cell phones would be popular. So the answer is false. Let's go to number 5. In the year 2000, phones were a lot cheaper than the Dynatac. Yes, it's getting cheaper and cheaper. The answer is true. And for number 6, our last number, there are now over 1 billion cell phones in the world. It's true. All right, don't forget, in every question for exercise number 2, I'll give 2 points in every correct answer, 1 point in every wrong answer. Therefore, in this particular exercise, perfect score will be 10 out of 10. Lowest score will be 5 out of 10. All right, how many points have you got? Don't forget to post your name and share your score on our grade 6 English online group. And that's the end of our part 2. See you again on our next video for our part 3. Thank you for watching.